Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry, and I'm just heading home. It's about quarter to one. This is a Saturday, and I just had one job today, and turned out to be a nice job. It was a little different than I expected it was going to be. Turned out it was. I thought I was going to be doing some leather, a couple of leather chairs and a couch, and two or three area rugs and a couple of rooms. She didn't do any of the furniture, so I did I did 6 or 7 area rugs and a big master bedroom with a big walk-in closet, and another bedroom. Took me till I rolled out of there about 12, and it was about $1,000, so that was a nice day. Now I go home. But I wanted to just talk to you carpet cleaners out there who give you a little tip on how you can improve your bottom line and not actually spend any money doing it. Cost you nothing to do this, so here's a little suggestion. Um, the secret. Oh, hang on a second. I have to move my camera here. It's bouncing around like crazy. That's a little better, I think. A little tip is, if the simplest way to put it is this: when somebody calls you up and they've got a job and it's just maybe like a couple of rooms or just a really small job, if you are able to, and you want to kind of maybe feel them out on this, if you say to them, are you in a real hurry to get this done? Because we're really booked up right now, whether you are or not. Try and book them out at least a week, if not 2 weeks away. Because if you book every job as it comes in as quickly as you can get to it, what you may end up doing, and if you think about it, you've probably done this many a time, I know we have in the past, you end up booking yourself up with little jobs that you go here, there, and everywhere doing all these little jobs and don't actually make much money at it. But where if you had maybe left the day or two open within a day or two, you maybe would have booked a bigger job in there, which might come in. For example, if say Monday morning, you've got an afternoon, like Tuesday afternoon is open, then maybe Thursday is got nothing booked, but you're booked on the other days, and then next week you're kind of spotty. If somebody calls up and says, yeah, I got 2 rooms, and it's just a little apartment or whatever, like 2 bedrooms or whatever, well, if you book that job the following week, then you've still got your half a day on Tuesday and your full day on Thursday wide open, because next thing you know, another call comes in and someone's got 5 rooms and a set of stairs. Oh, that'll fit into the Tuesday afternoon. That'll fill that whole afternoon up. And maybe you get another call and someone else has another couple of rooms or something. Book them again into the next week or whatever. And next call comes in, because if you book it on the Thursday and another couple of small jobs on the Thursday, as opposed to somebody calling up and I'm moving out of my place and I need the whole house done, great big house, it's going to take you most of a day to do it. Well, it turns out you left that Thursday completely open for those bigger jobs. If you're not as busy, then you're going to probably not want to do that, I expect. But when you get busier and the phone is pretty consistently ringing, then if you kind of get into the practice of putting the really small jobs off a week or two, what you'll find is you'll end up booking those bigger jobs that you might have lost because you can't get to them sooner, because those are the ones that hurt when like the job I did today, which is about $1,000. Well, um, you want those kind of jobs as opposed to the job that's under $200. Put those ones off a little bit if you're able to. It doesn't always work, but if you can sort of keep that in mind when you're doing your scheduling, it does help. For me, it's easier for me to do that because I actually don't do my own scheduling. My wife does that, so I can just concentrate on doing the carpet cleaning all day long. I don't deal with the phone. I don't deal with the customers. I did years ago, but one of the things that really made a big difference for efficiency and for scheduling and everything was when my wife, she was reluctant to do it actually, but and I was unsure as how well she would do at it. But she's smart, and she learned really fast, and she's very, very good at it. Very good with dealing with customers on the phone. I get a lot of comments all the time from people who say that treating or the way that she treats them on the phone and just the way she dialogues with them is, she really makes a good impression. So, and because she's not dealing with the phone while doing other things, she just could focus just on answering the phone and making the appointment. And she's got this. She's always got in her mind what the schedule is. She's got the calendar right in front of her on the computer screen. She knows how long it takes me to do jobs. She's worked with me in the past, so she certainly is aware of what is all involved in doing the work. And at times there's something comes up where she doesn't really quite know the answer to a question, a difficult situation or whatever, and then she can text me or call me, and usually I try to answer. I don't always, because I don't always hear the phone. But anyway, it works out well. But back to the scheduling. If you get into the habit of postponing, as it were, the smaller jobs a little bit further away, and then concentrate on getting those bigger jobs in, because what will happen is if you've booked, say you start off with, maybe at the end of a week or more away, and you've got one small job calls, okay, you put that one small job in one day. That's the beginning of that day, say. And then within the next day or so, you get another 2 or 3 small jobs. Well, then you just plug them into that day, so that you end up with, a series of small jobs, or maybe 2 or 3 small jobs, and then one big job on that one day. So scheduling your time efficiently to get the maximum amount of dollars out of each and every day is very helpful to improving your bottom line. So that was my tip: is postpone the smaller jobs if you can, so that you can leave those openings for the bigger jobs that come in, so that you don't have to put the bigger job off for a week or two because you're already scheduled with a bunch of smaller jobs. Then you end up losing that big job that you really wanted and really would make you more money in the long run. So there's my thoughts on that.